Now come to the question one, journal entry. I am giving the journal entries. You pass the journal entry of the following transactions. Transaction number one, stock is undervalued by 10%. Stock is found undervalued by 10%. So if the original or actual, you can say original or actual book value, if it is 100, so it is undervalued by 10%. Undervalued by 10%. It means in the balance sheet it is reflecting, 90 at present. At the time of admission, it is reflecting 90. And in bracket one information has given the book value, this one in the balance sheet is 54,000. So we have to find out this amount first. So when it is 90, then the original value or actual value is 100. So when it is 1 and when it is 54,000, which is reflecting in the balance sheet 54,000, so original is 60,000. 60,000. It means book value, actual book value should be 60, but it is 54. So it is increased by difference, increased by 6,000. So the entry will be stock account debit. It will be posted in the credit side of revaluation account because it's a gain. Stock account debit to revaluation account. Stock account debit to revaluation account. By how much amount? 6,000. Okay? Is it clear? The stock is found undervalued by 10%. When the valuer start valuing the stock, they found that the stock was undervalued by 10%. So we have to find out the actual value thereafter. So if it is the actual value, book value is 100 and it found 10% less, then it is 90. It means balance sheet it is reflecting 90. 54 represent the 90. So when it is 90, the actual book value is 100. So if it is 54, so actual book value will be 60. So it is increased by how much amount? 60 minus 54, 6,000 increase. So this will be shown in the credit side. This will be shown in the credit side of revaluation account because it's a gain. Second one is stock is overvalued by 10%. In the balance sheet, it has given, stock is given in the balance sheet 66, and it was found that the stock is overvalued by 10%. Suppose the actual book value, book value is 100. So it is stock is overvalued by 10%. So plus 10%, 110. 110. Okay, it means this one is representing this 110. So if it is 110, then actual value is how much? 100 into 66,000. So it is 60,000. So stock is actually it is 60,000. So stock is reduced by 6,000. Stock is reduced by 6,000. Actual value is 100, but it is overvalued by 10%. So it is 110. 110 represent what? 66,000. So, but the actual value is how much? 100. So 100 upon 100. When the book value is this, actual value is this. Then 66 if it is the book value, then how much will be the actual value? So 60,000 is the actual value. So it is decreased by, you can say it is decreased by how much amount? 6,000. So this entry will be revaluation account debit to stock account. It is stock? Yes, to stock account. Revaluation account debit to stock account. So we have to read the sentence very carefully to understand what they want to say. So it is 6,000. Is it clear? Next is value of land and building is to be increased to 5 lakhs. Increased to 5 lakhs. And the book value in the balance sheet, asset side, book value of land and building is 4 lakhs. And it is increased to 5 lakhs. It means it is increased by 1 lakh. Increased to 5 lakhs, it means it is increased by 1 lakh. So land and building account debit to revaluation, it is increased by only 1 lakh. Book value is 4 lakhs and it is, information has given this way, the value of land and building is to be increased to rupees 5 lakh. Increased to rupees 5 lakh. Then we have to find out the difference. So it is increased by 1 lakh. Land and building account debit to revaluation account. Next is land and building is to be increased by rupees 5 lakhs and book value is 4 lakhs, and if it is increased by rupees 5 lakhs, it means now the new value will be 9 lakhs. New value of land and building will be 9 lakhs. It is increased by 5 lakhs. So land and building account debit to revaluation account 5 lakhs. Is it clear? 5 lakhs. Next is fifth number, debtor whose due of rupees 40,000 was written off as bad debts last year paid 30,000 in full. Are debtors whose dues of rupees 40,000 was written off as bad debts, considered as a bad debts last year, paid 30,000 in full. So what entry will do? Cash account debit or bank account debit to bad debts recovered. Bad debts recovered. Okay, recovered. And second entry will be bad debts recovered account debit to revaluation account. Revaluation account. So the entry is very simple. It is 30,000 amount is recovered, which was earlier considered as bad debts, and thereafter this amount will be transferred to the credit side of revaluation account because it's an assets. It's an assets. Is it clear? The next is an old customer whose account was written off as bad debts has promised to pay 15,000 in full settlement of his account. An old customer whose account was written off as bad debts promised to pay 15,000 in full settlement of his account. So is ready to pay 15,000. So sundry debtors or debtors account debit. He has promised, not paid. He has promised to pay. So sundry debtors account debit to revaluation account because it's a gain for the business, because one of the debtors whose account was considered as bad debts and he is ready to pay that amount in future, that is 25,000. So 15,000 out of 25 he has promised to pay only 15. So we'll do the entry with the 15,000 only, because he is ready to pay 15 out of 25. So we'll do the entry for 15,000. Next is a liability for claim included in creditors for rupees 20,000 is settled at rupees 16,000. A liability for claim included in creditors 20,000, creditors account debit 20,000, included in creditors rupees 20,000 is settled, means we have done the payment. How much? We have done the payment 16,000. It means the rest what we have not paid will be transferred to revaluation account. Will be transferred to revaluation account because we have paid less amount. How much less amount? 4,000 we have paid less, so it's a gain. The last one is a computer purchased on 1st October 2016. A computer purchased on 1st October 2016 for 40,000 debited to office expense account. It means considered as a revenue expenditure instead of capital expenditure. Is to be brought into account on 31st March 2018. Brought into account means in 2018 we considered now again as a capital expenditure, as a equipment. Okay, office equipment. Charging depreciation at the rate of 10% per annum on written down value basis. So here the computer which was purchased on 1st October 2016 at rupees 40,000. So we'll start depreciating this for this computer. Depreciation at the rate of 10% per annum. So from 1st October 2016 to 31st March, our accounting year will start from 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2017, one financial year. In this financial year, this computer which was purchased on October used for how many months? 6 months. 10 into 6 by 12. From 1st October to 31st March. So it is 2,000. Okay? 2,000. So I have deducted 2,000 from here. 2,000 from here. Now it is 38. It's a written down value on 1st April 2016. Again depreciation, less depreciation on 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018. This is the date of revaluation, 31st March 2018. So in this financial year, for the whole year the computer was used. So 40,000, we will charge the depreciation on written down value. So 38,000 into 10 upon 100 on written down value. So it is 3,800. So 34,200. So this will be recorded. So office equipment account debit, to revaluation account, it's a gain. Again this has come into the business. with this amount 34,200. Okay, 34,200.